Let's begin with a new passage today, and it is called How Petri Dish Supports Scientific Advances. So, this is a passage which came in recent IELTS examination. So, let's see how many questions and how many types of questions are there. So, first of all, there are which section contains the following information? Okay, so there are five, six questions, and then there are um list of people. So this might be a difficult passage, and then it's one word only. Okay, so whenever there is a passage which has which paragraph contains the following information, so in this one definitely the answers are not in sequence, so you have to take all these simultaneously. uh, on top of that, this passage has a list of people, and this also might not be in a sequence, so you have to be very very careful while doing this passage. And then there is a one word and there is a summary, and maybe these are in the sequence. So, how we will do is we will just read the first paragraph, and then we'll go through all these ones if we are able to find something. And we'll also be careful about any of these names. If there would be any one of these, we'll just stop and see if we are able to find any of these answers, and then one word. All right, so let's get straight into it. So this is a passage which came in recent IELTS examination, so try to solve it along so that you are able to analyze the level of the uh, question paper. All right, so in case of which section contain, we won't read these ones first, we will read the paragraph. A simple piece of scientific equipment is helping research in three institutions in Cambridge, UK. Petri dishes, invented by German this, rarely receive the appreciation or attention that their more complex lab companions like microscope enjoy. Okay, they're simply this, and it's understandable that some people see them just as shallow dishes, nothing more than that. But Petri dishes deserves a celebration. They're still at the forefront of. Okay, all right. So we'll see. So we'll as we are short of time, so we'll take these two along. But see, we'll just read one. The invention of the Petri dish and the advances it has helped to create are part of bigger whole, of course. The development of glass scientific instrument from microscope lenses to laboratory beakers. The glass this how changed the world. Ellen, okay, so this is the name, maybe answer. Argues that without glass, so he says this, the resonance and the scientific revolution would never have happened. About 70% of what we know about the world comes in through our eyes, and then this is the next statement about him points out that glass instruments enabled us to see better. Until this, knowledge was based on what people had been told. So he says this. Glass allowed the growth of the experiment method. So he says, don't just trust what you are being told. See if you see it yourself. It was transformational. Okay, he says means Ellen. Okay, so now we know the gist of A and B, and now we will see the questions. We'll just skim it really quick. A description of an experiment in both human, non-human cells, no. Possibility of improved research into various medical conditions, no. Contrasting views on the importance of Petri dish, yes. Contrasting views means some say that it's just a shallow dish, nothing more than that. But people say that it deserves celebration, so it should be recognized more. And say that they rarely receive appreciation, but they should be receiving. So contrasting views of the importance of Petri dish. So the answer to 19th is A. All right, real quick. Second one, the invention of Petri dish and the advances it has helped to create. Okay, so we have already understood this one. Let's see a description of the non-human cell, human cells, no. Medical conditions, no. A change remarked by one scientist in the material of the Petri dish, no. A claim that Petri dish enabled a scientist to monitor progress. So scientist is not monitoring any kind of progress. So he's saying something. Okay, a reference to the importance of material for different type of laboratory equipments. Laboratory equipments. Okay, so they are talking about microscope lenses to laboratory beakers. Means the glass, uh, microscope lenses and beakers. Okay, so glass is being used for making microscope lenses and beakers. So reference to the importance of material. Okay, but not pretty sure. I will mark it as the one which I'll be looking at again. But as of now, I am marking it as B. But I'll come back to it again. This one. Uh, so we'll read it real quick because this paragraph is talking about Ellen. So could be one or two. Ellen, okay, to deal with the injury. So they're not talking anything about injury. Not talking anything about injury. Okay, one technological development formed the basis of all modern scientific research. Yes, yes, yes. Here you go. He's saying that if this was not there without glass, the resonance and scientific revolution would have never happened. That means one thing is very important. One technological development, that is glass, formed the basis of all modern scientific researches. So he's saying that had there not been the invention of glass, then this would not have been the result. Okay. So Ellen, so answer to 24th will surely be A. All right, and maybe one more. Ellen. Ellen says this: don't trust. Okay, a modification to the Petri dish. Petri dish allows for the observation of medical condition. Okay, they're not talking anything about medical condition. Visual evidence. Okay, yes, yes, yes. So they're talking about a visual evidence, but they're not talking anything about medical condition. Visual evidence is very important requirement for provision of reliable information. So they are saying that don't trust what you're being told, but you have to see it yourself, and it's transformational. Transformational means it's a visual evidence is very important requirement for the provision of reliable information. So who is saying that? Mcfur means Ellen, Ellen means A. Okay, again the answer for 27th is A. Okay. Petri dish can be used to help produce a range of new cells. Producing new cells. Okay, so they are not talking anything about that. Okay, so let's move towards Dr. Medlin. So they're not talking about anything because we have to keep this in mind because they will be all together. But A and B are not talking anything about these ones. Okay, so C. So we'll read C very carefully and then we'll analyze these ones, the remaining ones, and these ones also if there is any name. If there is any name, this is easier because this will just let you know the location real quick. But if there is these ones are slightly difficult, so you should be careful. All right. At the welcome, okay, Professor Valier. Okay, so they're talking about Valier. Says that his first encounter with the petri dish was a classic example of understanding the world in this way. Students used the dishes to see which bacteria could grow in the presence of antibiotics. It's good to see things grow, he says. Okay, maybe anything related to this. It's a fascinating experience. Now we grow cells in pet. So he says now we grow cells in petri dish, and we don't use glass anymore. Okay, so maybe something related to this one. Any question? Okay. So let's read the next one. Today, his team focuses on stem cells, mm, which have the capacity to become any cell type in human body: neuron, skin cell, liver cell, Valier. Okay, so they're talking about Valier and his colleagues study them in order to understand how do they do this and how they can produce more cell. And to study them, they need to grow them. We put them into the cells dish. Okay, so he says okay. So Valier is saying this, maybe a question related to this. And then, so this is what they do. What do they do? We divide them and distribute them into this. Okay, we feed them on liquid. Okay, so by feeding them, this medium can allow us to become cell cardiac. Okay, so they're talking something about cells. We can then model disease in a dish or produce cells for regenerative. Okay, this means that petri dish becomes a place where Valier, okay, so talking about Valier and his team can study what happens to those cells when disease strike. We work with a lot of fatty liver cells diseases, and in this case liver cell in the dish becomes full of fat. We can see, we can't look inside a patient's liver to see what's happening, so we reproduce those in our dishes. Okay, so this is being talked about. And Valier, okay, and Valier is saying all these things. All right, so let's see a descriptive of human. So they're talking about human cell but not about the non-human cells, so this won't be the answer. uh, uh, okay, not about human. They're talking about human but not non-human. Possibilities of improved research, no. A change remarked by one scientist in the material use, one scientist change, so they're not talking anything about change. A claim that petri dish enables a scientist to monitor the progress of an experiment, seeing how the experiment goes, so no. Material, no. To deal with the injury, no. So they're not talking about injury. Modification of the petri dish, allow modification to the petri dish, no. They're talking about disease or something. A petri dishes allow medical conditions that are normally okay. Yes, so Valier says we can't look inside patient's liver. What's happening? So we are reproducing those diseases in our dishes, means dishes are helping them to see the medical condition. Petri dish allow observation of the medical that are not normally possible to observe. Okay, yes, yes, great, great. So who is saying this? Valier. Valier means B. Okay, so the answer to the 26 is B. Okay, let's read ahead. D. Dishes disease in a dish is also found. Focus of this person. Hutch is this. Okay. They use between this and this dishes every day to grow mouse liver. Mouse liver. We had one question related to human cell and non-human cell. In order to study how the liver regenerate, maybe uh, this one. A description of experiment involving both. Okay, so both involving human and non-human. So human liver cell and non-human is mouse liver. Okay, so who's saying so? Hutch, but this is which paragraph? Human, okay. So the answer to 17th is D. All right, but we are still remaining. Okay, so I mean some sentences are still there. Let's read Hutch. So they are talking about Hutch. Hutch, maybe we'll be able to find something here. Hutch's team is examining the molecular mechanism by which these decide to multiply. She says you can divide degeneration into different phases. The cell first have to realize that there is a damage and activation. Once they activate the response, the cell will proliferate to compensate for the loss of cells owing to damage. And once they have proliferated, they then have to become functional cells. Okay. To deal with injury, cell must go through a series. Okay. So maybe this one. You can divide region different phases. The cell first has to realize that there is a damage. Okay, first cell will realize that there is a damage, and then activation of the response, and then cell will proliferate. Okay, and then they become functional. Okay, so this is a series. To deal with injury, first the cell has to realize that there is a damage. The cell must go through a series of activation in a particular order. So yes, there is a particular order. Yes. So who's saying so? Hutch. So it's C. So answer to this is C. Interesting. Let's see if we are able to find anything in E. But as of now, latest research in this one. So are we able to find research in MRC lab? Okay, so there is nothing related to MRC lab yet, but let's see if we are able to find something here in the MRC laboratory. Okay, so maybe these answers are here, but apart from these ones, we have to take care of 25, 28, and these ones as well. Okay. In MRC laboratory, okay, Dr. Mendel in Lancaster. So there is a name that means Lancaster is there, okay. And a team grow mini brains in hundreds of petri dishes. Here the dish has been specially treated to stop cells sticking to it and to encourage them to float freely. Lancaster. Dr. Lancaster explains that they want the cell to develop three rather than two dimensions. As there's a way out brain, if you can grow neuron onto a dish in two dimensions, so they're talking about two and three dimension, okay. A modification to the Petri dish. Modification to the Petri dish. Here the dish has been specially treated to stop cell sticking to it. Okay. Maybe a modification to Petri dish allow experiments to provide more accurate information. If you grow neurons on a dish in two dimension, you can see individual neurons, but you won't able to understand the architecture. This positioning relative to one another. She says that this method gives you a structure that looks a more like that of an actual developing brain. Actual developing brain means more accurate information, and modification to Petri dish means she says that dish has been specially treated so that we are able to see that cell in 2D and 3D, so that there is a actual picture of the actual brain developing. Okay, so the answer could be Lancaster is saying this. Okay, D. We can, if we'll find some time, we can come back to D, and other one was there, which we had out in B. Okay, let's see. So we are able to find all these ones. Just 28th. Mm, okay, no problem. But we are left with less time, so we have to analyze which ones to do. Maybe we'll just have a random number picked here, but we have to do these ones very carefully. So it's very important to analyze which ones to do first. And here these are these ones. So we are left with 18th, 20th, and 21. Okay, okay. A team led by Dr. Mendel and Leicester is using petri dishes. Special petri dishes, yes, they're talking about this. Has been specially treated, which prevent brain cells from dash to them. Stop cells sticking to it. So sticking. This the aim is to allow the neuron to grow in three dimensions, because we were talking about dimensions, right? They want cell to develop in a three rather than two dimensional. So the aim was to grow in three dimensions. So the answer is dimensions. We are lucky that we are able to find answers here. This result is this results in a dash. This results in a dash that resembles a developing brain. So there would be a result. If you grow neuron on the dish, you see individual neuron able to understand the architecture, their positioning relative to one another. She says that this new method gives you a structure that looks a lot more like an actual developing brain. This results in a dash that resembles a developing brain. So what resembles? Structure that looks. So that looks means resembles. So what looks? Structure. So they say this results in a dash that resembles. So what resembles? Structure. All right. This technology could help scientists study how neuron production varies in different dash, leading to possibilities for increased medical knowledge. All right, so 30-second maybe. This technology could help scientists study how neuron production varies in different dash. Maybe the aim of the research is to look at exactly how neurons are made and how that differ in human compared to other species. Production varies. Varies means okay differs in different dash different other species. Yes, so answer is species. All right, so we are left with very less time. Petri dish can be used to help produce a range of new cells in many different kinds. So this is the one we have to find. If we won't be left with any time, we will okay just skip it. Possibilities for improved research. Improved research, a change remarked. Okay, and a claim that Petri dish enables scientists to monitor the progress. All right, so let's start. If we are able to find anything, so just read along so that you are able to find the answers. Otherwise, we have to see because we are left with very less time, right? But we are also left with one. Okay, the aim, a possibility of improved research. The aim for this research is to look exactly at how neuron made. One day, Lancaster, okay, says this work could translate into understanding far more about Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson. So, in word of cutting edge, highly complexity, petridation remain vital weapon in the word against. So, talking something about future possibilities of improved research. Possibilities means talking something about future. So 18th, yes, so 18th. Talking about future means F. All right, a change remarked by one scientist in the material used for petri dish. Okay, it's a bit like a gardening. She says. She says. Who says? Lancaster. You're taking care of this. You keep an eye on it. You check it every day. Okay, okay. There's something about the interplay between next generation. Okay. A change remarked by one scientist, not talking anything about material. A claim that petri dish enabled scientists to monitor the progress of an experiment on regular basis. Yes, regular basis, because she says that you have to keep an eye on that. So which paragraph? So it means F. It's F. All right. So 20th. We are left with 20th, and here we are almost done. Petri dish can be used to produce a lot of cells. A change remarked by one scientist in material used for petri dish. There was something related to a change where they were like, we are using plastic or something. Yes. Valier. Now we grow cells in a petri dish and we don't use plastic. So change of the material. Change of the material. There was a question. A change remarked by one scientist in material used. Material used, yes. So one scientist is Valier. So C. Because Valier says now we grow cells in, so change in the material. So who was saying, Valier was saying, so it says that change in the change remarked by one scientist, that's Valier. Then material used, so change in the material used is okay, so it was plastic said by one scientist, Valier. Okay, so we are done with these ones. We're left with only one. So we, let's see, petri dish. If we are, if we won't be left with any time, we can just have this uh, having a random answer. Petri dish can be used to help produce a range of new cells. range of new cells. So yes, they were talking something about range of new cells. Um but we have to just skim because petri dish can be used to help produce a range of new cells. Okay, so read along. Range of new cells. Okay. Maybe Valier again. Such team is examining the molecular mechanism by which the team decide to multiply. Multiply means produce a range of new cells. Maybe we'll put C if we are short of time. Still, if in exam, for example, there is a situation when you still have 1 to 2 minutes, then we will just understand it once again. Petri dish can be used to help produce a range of new cells of many different kinds. I think yes, because this is the answer. Because she says petri dishes are used to produce a range of new cells. So they're saying that they are using the petri dish because they decide to multiply. They can regenerate into different phases. Proliferation. Proliferation means increase in the number. So range of the cells. So yes. So answer is probably this C. C. Yes. Hutch. All right, so we are done with all these ones. I hope you are able to understand. So this was a difficult passage because there were which section contains, and then these ones, and then these ones. These ones were easier, but these ones were not because you had to go back and forth to understand. But anyhow, we are able to do this passage. And so this was all for today, and this was exam reading, real exam reading. And if you want me to add some more such videos of real exam, making you understand, and you want to do more such readings, just subscribe to my channel because it will encourage me to post more such valuable content. And if you like it, just share with your friends so that they can also benefit. Um and so this was all for today. All right, see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.